motherfucking great.
I know how we start this shit. Sky's the limit, man. You can do anything you want to do. The sky's the limit, man.
And alligators, you want to see me outside?
How you feeling today, bro?
You feeling beautiful, baby.
Man, I'm blessed, man. You blessed?
Blessed by the best. Biggie over Pop. Y'all can get mad at me if you want to. Taking Biggie over Pop.
Man, I never really.
Pac my baby though.
I never really listened to Biggie like that for real, or Pac. Of course, that was your air. You know what I'm saying?
If I had to listen to one, I gotta go Biggie. Pac my guy. Don't get me wrong.
Pac had people on some wild shit though.
Pac he'll make you sit still too.
Hell yeah.
But Biggie though, man.
Man, first of all, I want to say, man, we going through some troubling times right now, and I want to have a moment of silence for the kids that we lost and the teachers that we lost in Texas, man. This is man, I spoke about that on our last podcast, our mental health, man. We really need to get our mental health together, man. So let's give a moment of silence for the kids and the families of the people we lost, man. We back, man. I got my mans here today, man. The awesome, the wonderful, the one and only, the best. I think you got a lot of knowledge about basketball. So I'm not gonna say sports analyst. I'm gonna say the guy who the guy who know a lot about what he do. I got Mr. Rick.
What up?
Mr. P.B.L. in the building,
What up,
man.
hit the clapping, man.
I'm gonna drop the bomb too for you, man. I'm gonna drop the bomb for you too, man.
There we go.
Mr. Refocus too, man.
What up?
I see you got the Refocus branding out here now. The beautiful Money Hearts clothing. Man, you dropping fire. You got something coming soon, man. Go ahead and let them know what's going on.
Well, yeah, man. We got the Money Hearts that's dropping June the 3rd. It was a collection that we started last winter, and it went crazy the first 2 weeks. So we immediately started working on the summer stuff, because the summer stuff is when you really get a chance to brand yourself for real.
Right.
So Money Hearts is coming June 3rd. June 15th, we got Rule Number 1 that'll be available. That's the newest collection coming out. And then July the 1st, we're going to have the new Refocus International releases coming out. So we got a real busy summer coming up.
Cool, man. You also got a basketball situation, something big for the city, something that we really need.
Yes.
Go ahead, tell them what that is.
Well, you've got Crosstown Basketball League is coming up. This is actually going to be the second season, but we're going to put a little different twist on it. We're making it a business league. And what we're doing with that is we're trying to incorporate all the local businesses into basketball, to where we can all promote each other's brand. No matter what you're doing, we can all help each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell everybody, man, I got a clothing line. He got one. He sells shoes. It's enough money for all of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a basketball league to where we can all help each other, share each other ideas, and have some fun at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But before we get into our topics today, man, make sure you follow us on Spotify. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Instagram. We on Twitter. You can follow us on www.thestabladpodcast.com. We on Amazon Music now. We on Audible, where you listen to our podcast if you don't got the YouTube. But
fire.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Make sure you following us, you joining our community. We got a lot of good information we want to give to y'all. I got some good guests coming, like I said before, and I appreciate you, man, for taking the time out your day and actually, coming in and chilling with me on the Stab Lab, man, so we can, join together as one, and you an entrepreneur and I'm an entrepreneur. So, we're going to kind of get into the topics, man. So we want to talk about influences today. And, what's one of the big influence for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your motivation to keep going hard at everything you've done, like over the years with the P.B.L. basketball, with the clothing line, like you just dropping after, one thing after the next?
I think one of my biggest influences, if I had to look at, of course, when you're doing certain things like the lane that we in as far as clothing, you look at the entertainment industry, because that's where it pretty much come from. And I look at how Puffy moved. You know what I'm saying? How he
with the Shine John stuff, or just period?
The Shine John, the Ciroc. How some dudes that's not even signed a Bad Boy or got nothing to do with him got Ciroc bottles in their video.
Right.
Like Fat Joe just said, they got Ciroc in every freaking video, but they ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I just watched the different ways that he marketed his brands. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he did, he marketed in every avenue. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of influenced me to the point to where it's like, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people in a lot of different lanes, and I just picked up a lot of knowledge from how he moved. You know what I'm saying?
So, what influenced you to drop Money Hearts? Give me the meaning of Money Hearts. What's the meaning behind it? Like, what it stand on?
Well, you see a lot of people out here, specifically on social media, and the question is, are they really happy? Would he or she really be happy if they didn't have money? You know what I'm saying? And then it goes to the slogan, love costs.
Right.
They say the best things in life is free, and love is one of the best things in life.
Right.
But would he or she love you if you ain't have it?
Hell no. I don't think so.
Yeah, like, for how long,
It's a temporary feeling.
Right. You feel me? Like, she might love you for a month, but if Doggy ain't got it in the month, did you see the interview with Gucci, and they asked him, like, what's the keys to a happy relationship? And he was like, shit, money. You know what I'm saying? Like, my wife rich as hell, but at the end of the day, as a man, I still gotta have something to bring to the table. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, love is temporary, and I don't care how much you love a person. Shit, money gonna always be an issue, especially if y'all don't talk about it, if y'all don't bring it up or whatever. But explain your mental health today, man. We going through a lot right now, man, and the world is just like ass backwards right now. And give me some pointers that you try to keep your mental health strong. You know what I'm saying? Or while going through this type of shit, because we men and we go through shit together. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I know you will be relatable. Well, the first thing, and I always tell everybody this, like, you very rarely gonna see me complain, because the first thing I always realize is it's always somebody going through something worse. For
sure. I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the years I've known you, dog, I've never heard you complain. I swear to God, I've been knowing you since I was 13, dog.
Yeah, and God will show you, like, you want to complain about this, but look at this. You feel me?
Right.
Like you see a lady pushing a stroller with 3 kids. And then you get on the phone, somebody's complaining that they need some gas. Right. And you ain't got no kids. You hear me?
Right.
Like, who really got the problem?
See, but we don't sit and really think about that. Because we be so in a rush to accomplish our next goal, but we forget the blessing that we have at the moment.
Exactly.
So it's like, why complain? You know what I'm saying? What are you complaining about? Like you said, you can see somebody, you in a half-decent car, but this person on the bus, it's cold as hell, it's raining. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to work on internal happiness. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important. As black men, especially today, man, with all this killing and, this shit in Detroit alone. You know what I'm saying?
It's different.
Yeah, for sure. So what are some of your goals with the Refocus brand, with the basketball? Like, do they intertwine together?
Everything, and y'all remember me when I was younger. I used to have y'all in the club with y'all teachers.
For sure.
You feel me?
13.
I had them in the club young. That's why y'all OGs now. Y'all go in the house Friday, Saturday night. Y'all in the house.
Saturday at 6 o'clock, I'm in the bed.
Y'all done it all. You hear me?
For sure.
So, when I started then, we was spending a lot of money on the weekend.
Right.
We was partying. We was buying clothes. Me and that buying 4 outfits a weekend. You feel me?
Shit, I was there.
Yeah, you was there too. It's like we buying outfits every weekend, and I'm thinking like, how in the hell can I make some money off of this? That's
Right.
where the parties came.
Right.
Everything that I like to do, I learned to make money off of it. Anything that I love to do, I love playing basketball. I make money off of it. I love cutting hair. I make money off of it.
Right.
I love clothes. I make money off of it.
Right.
I love basketball. I make money off of it. Everything that my passion is, I learned to make money off of it. So now the basketball league is around. So now I can promote my other businesses through the basketball league.
What do you think the basketball league gonna bring to us though? You know what I'm saying? In the city as a general. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you doing this for like positivity?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Well, see, the P.B.L was for basically a lot of the known guys who came home from overseas. They family never get to see them play. They never seen them play, or very rarely seen them play. So the P.B.L was more so like a haven for that. This, what I'm doing with the Crosstown Basketball League, I'm looking for all the younger talent. I don't really need none of the guys that we had prior to the P.B.L because we already seen them. Now I'm looking for the younger guys, new guys that we can help, new talent that we can help. You know what I'm saying?
The guys who came under the PBL.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, because you never know who you're gonna help. If we help one person, we did our job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we help one dude get back in school, then we did our job.
And that's big coming from you know what I'm saying, coming from where you came from, and to even help the community any way you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, even not to even have people backing you.
Yeah.
With financial advice, financial, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that easy getting that support.
You know, not to cut you off, this Crosstown Basketball League, the support has been unreal. With the sponsorships, like, it's people like calling left and right. And it's like, I don't know if it's because I marketed it different, or it's just something that people, it's more entrepreneurs out here that want to promote themselves, and they see how serious it is to promote themselves. But the support is probably like the best support I've had in any sports event I ever did.
That's good, man.
Yeah, it's great.
That's good. So do the PBL, or did it give you a certain sense of, well, I can't do this type of basketball? You know, that's what you want to change it with Crosstown? Or like, what did PBL bring for you?
It introduced me to a whole lot of people that I would have never met. It squashed a lot of beef that the streets know about, that they wouldn't speak about.
I feel like they was waiting on that, but you was the one to open it up though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like. That's what the city needs. If you would have went like another 2 years, that shit would have went crazy.
Listen,
that shit
man,
would have went crazy.
I would have people call me saying, "Dude, you got such and such in the gym, and Doggy on his way." You hear me?
Right.
I don't think you should let Dog in. You hear me? And I'm like, well, you know, this the PBL.
Right.
You feel me? The door was open. And before it's time to close the door, them two done got in the same car together. You hear me? Like I'm talking about guys that wouldn't even be able to be on the same block. You feel me?
Right.
In the same gym. And then I'm talking about hoods that couldn't even be in the same vicinity in there at the same time. But we all in there because we all love basketball.
Right.
You feel me? So this is what I always tell the dude. He say, "Rick, you ain't never worry about nothing going on." I said, "My man, look at all my pictures. Look at all the video.
Nothing really went on in there for real though.
Not only that, watch me though. Watch me close." He said, "You will never worried about nothing going on." He said, "You had this guy, these guys, that guy." I said, "My man, look at all the video. Check out all the PBL games on PBL TV on YouTube. All the pictures. Shout out Live Picks Media. And I got on house shoes.
You did.
I got on flip-flops.
I used to be like, man, what the fuck is you
Because I ain't
doing?
worried about nothing. You hear me? Of course, I'm not in there by myself. You
Yeah.
feel me? But at the end of the day, I ain't worried about nothing.
But it gave you a sort of like comfortability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this might, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it might pop off, but I'm damn near on the cool side. Like,
Yeah.
man, we good for real.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I really think that the PBL changed the culture as well too though. It took off crazy. You know what I'm saying? When you started it, and then like when you almost was at the ending stage, I feel like it was at a place where people was going every weekend. Like this was something that we needed to do. Like you going to PBL game, like it was like a mini NBA game or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was coming, betting, doing all type of crazy shit, but it was still something fun for the older guys to do You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to the club and shit, we was coming to the PBL game.
And you would have guys that would not even go out Saturday night. Sunday night they would hang. You know, they wouldn't even go out Saturday night. They would really be in the bed getting ready for their game because they would know that the city gonna be in there watching. You hear me?
So and they had to show out.
You had to show up because it's gonna be on something. They saw it.
Right.
You hear me? But yeah, it was something that I feel like at the end of the day, people ask, will we ever bring it back? I would be satisfied with the way it ended because we had by far 20 of the best players the city seen. You know what I'm saying?
And you help elevate people too, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of guys. Man, listen, it's guys like I said before, man. You got East Side dudes playing together with West Side. They would have never. Some of these guys would have. I had West Side dudes that was coming to Denby that said, "Rick, how you get back on the freeway?"
For sure.
I never been over here. You hear me? But my West Side guys rock with me. You feel me? I had West Side dudes that wouldn't even dare come on the East Side that came every week. You feel me? So them dudes know they is. Shot them out too. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, it was Detroit together. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of stuff that people wanted to see happen, but it didn't happen. You feel me?
Do you wish that you would have carried on with PBL?
I feel like certain things serve its purpose and leave it alone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It helped you in a lot of ways.
And it helped the city because now I see 80 basketball leagues. Now they can get a run somewhere.
Right.
Whereas before, they wouldn't have been able to get a run. The run might not be like the P.B.L. run. It probably never be like the P.B.L. run or like the old school Saint run. You feel what I'm saying? But they got a run now, a real legit run where they might be able to get some, you know, a couple pros to come down and play. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of scarce now. I don't really see a lot of the guys like I used to. But, you know, I think it did its justice.
You think a lot of guys took off from PBL? You know what I'm saying? Like
as far as what?
To a better basketball league or a better basketball team or whatever. Like
I think a lot of guys learned to brand themselves. You know, like a lot of guys, like you would say, for instance, you would say that's Donnie and them. Now you saying that's MBK.
Right.
You say that's Buck and them, but now you saying that's Money Team.
Right.
You feel me? You saying that's Rod and that's E. Now you saying that's too easy. We taught them how to brand themselves. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel like it did its justice in the fact of now that these other leagues, they make you put your first and last name on the stat sheet. Right. Where it used to be you could put Lil Rel, TJ, JoJo.
Hell no.
You feel what I'm saying? We wasn't buying none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So I think it helped a lot of leagues step their game up before they even tried to offer the product to them because they got the blueprint from us.
I guarantee you they appreciate you for starting it. You
and
know
they ain't
what I'm
gonna. It's certain guys that'll tell me that for sure.
Do you think you'll get the recognition for that for PBL?
But me and my brother, first and foremost, you know, me and my brother stuck with me like, you know what I'm saying, like a hand on the glove. And you know what I'm saying, anything I do, I wouldn't have done it without him. But I don't think we'll ever get our due diligence. You feel me? Because I feel like that's a culture thing. Right. You feel me? Ain't nobody really gonna really take the time out to pay homage because if they did, they would have done it 4 years ago, 2018. That was the last game. We going into damn near 23 now.
Damn, was that long ago?
Yeah, 2018. Yeah. So if they was gonna pay homage, they would have done it then.
You think the PBL gonna roll over to Crosstown or Crosstown gonna be better than PBL?
The Crosstown is it's gonna be specifically a business league. Right. I want to promote businesses. I want to help all the entrepreneurs, the guys who are budding entrepreneurs, something that I should have tried to do and implement with the PBL. Because had I done that, I would have got more support from that crowd as opposed to them just coming to watch the games and patronizing and going home. Now you got 20, 30 businesses that's patronizing with Crosstown. Now they're going to back us up on anything we do. Right. So, yeah, I wish I would have done that.
Cool. One of the coldest niggas in the world. One of the illest niggas. One of the illest barbers in the world, man.
Please tell the truth.
Please. The one and only. I don't even know. I can't even give you a correct introduction because you so silly and ugly, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right, though. That's okay, though. It's a beautiful situation to be ugly.
No, for sure, man.
You
Thank you for being here, man.
You know it.
you know, it's hard getting support nowadays, man, from your people, man. And it's like, you ain't really got to beg your genuine friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do all of that extra shit. So I appreciate y'all boys coming through, man. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself, man.
Nail the Barber, Van Dyke, 7 Mile, East Side, however you want to put it. I'm in the building.
Whatever party is going on, he going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. For the last 30 years I've been knowing this guy, man.
I'm looking for your mamas. I'm looking for your daughters. Hey, bring them up right. Bring your daughters up right. Bring your daughters up right.
Man, so, hey, quick question, man. How was it? You grew up with your father?
No.
So how did that influence you to be a better man, or did that traumatize you or hurt you in any way?
It hurt me first. Then I had to learn it. You know, as you get older, you like this, like, damn, I can't keep blaming everything on my old dude. What I'm gonna do? So that's when I got stronger in life. Like, shit, I gotta get up off my ass and do something better for myself.
Right.
And then, you know, not to be going further in the subject, but
sure.
I became a father. Then I'm like, shit, I don't want my kids to feel like I felt. Man, when daddy gonna come and see me? Is he gonna come and see me on my birthdays? You know, all that bull.
Yeah, for sure. So did that kind of influence you on your pop situation? You know what I'm saying? Like, to be a better man or to be a better father than you are now?
It was a mixture of my father not being the father he could have been or should have been, but also my brother being the father figure that my father wasn't. So
right.
It was like you feel me? It was like a hit or a miss. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So I wanted a daddy so bad, I ain't give a damn if the nigga was a drunk. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's how bad I wanted a daddy.
That's what I'm saying. He
could have been a crackhead.
Don't listen. He gonna say whatever come to his mind anytime.
I wanted the daddy bad as hell. I was jealous of the niggas who had a crackhead daddy. I'm like, he talking about his daddy. I'm like, nigga, at least you can see the nigga. I don't even know what the fuck my daddy look like,
for sure.
nigga.
No, the reason I asked y'all that, though, for real, it's kind of like I'm at a stage right now where it's like, I want to forgive my pops, you know what I'm saying, for not being around, and then it's like, shit, should I? Is it worth it? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hold a grudge my whole life.
I'm finna tell you some real, man. A lot of cats might not want to hear it because you love your mama so much, but at the end of the day, your mama chose him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna hold a grudge against him, you might well start holding a grudge against your mama because she chose him.
But what do that got to do with the relationship that we have?
They got to do a lot. They got to do a lot because at the end of the day, you can't change a person. The person got to want to change on his own.
True.
And we became men, we all men in here now, and we all dealt with women, several women, you know, throughout our life. So you know, a woman can look at you and say, "Hey, I think I got something going on better than what you got going on," and they would try that. You know what I'm saying? And you know, listen here, man. I got a single parent mama, and like I say, throughout my years, I done messed with women, and I can say sometimes I can look at my mama and say, well, hey, I can see why old dude left.
Right. So do you have any advice, Rick, to give, you know, the younger generation at this point? You know what I'm saying, in life?
As far as what?
As far as anything, like, you know, having a father figure, the importance of having a father figure, or just a man to give them some type of advice or anything, man. What can you give this culture and this generation? Because I really want to touch on what's going on with the younger generation right now, man. It's wild, man, right now. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say, and I had to come to my OGs and holler at them like, look, I don't know what's going on. Maybe y'all can give me some better insight of what's going on right now.
I pretty much think you got to lead by example. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna believe nothing you try to teach them unless they can see you doing it. So you gotta, it's pretty much lead by example, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still like nowadays these young kids is faced with so much different stuff than what we was faced with. You got to be able to sit down and realize and listen to what they talking about first to even identify what they talking about. You feel
to see,
me?
yeah, what type of time they on.
Yeah, back when we was coming out, you needed a bike, or even one dude needed a car. Everybody was in one car.
Right.
You feel me? Now you can't just have any kind of car.
No, you gotta have the coldest shit.
Yeah, you got it. You feel me? So they standards is way
I
different.
rode over a whole bunch of female houses with bikes.
For real.
No, for sure. Walked to caught the bus.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, nigga.
For real. So
Real.
they being held to a whole
pressure.
different standard.
They
now.
pressure
yeah.
higher.
Yeah, they gotta have the money too. They gotta have the shoes. They gotta have. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like, they faced with so much different stuff than what we was faced with, man, that it ain't even funny, man.
Not to cut anybody off, but throughout the 20 years I've been in the, well, I'm saying 30 years now, I've been in the barbershop and the hair salons. I can speak on the young generation because I'm still out there mingling.
Every day, yeah.
I'm still out there, dangling and mingling. And parents give their kids too many options. They always asking their kids, like, what you want.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I'm like
being friends. Like, when do being friends with your parents cut off?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, do you be your kid best friend their whole life? Like, is it a certain extent that you can be?
Why are you sitting here debating with your kid? I'm like, it's either it's going to be that or it's not.
Or it's not, yeah.
But you sitting here going back and forth with your kid, like he paying the light, like he got half on the light bills, he got half on everything in the house. And
I feel like they scared now, though.
Oh, they scared. Oh, I be seeing a lot of kids curb their parents. I'm talking about curb. So they at home telling their mom and daddies and their uncles what to do. So they think everybody, once they walk off the porch, they think they can tell everybody what to do.
Right, but now they following this era right now of rappers like Young Boy. He feel like he dropped out of high school to pursue his rap career, and he made it. You know what I'm saying? So can you blame them? This is what the kids, this is what they looking up to now. So it's like, this is what they want to do.
But a lot of rappers dropped out of high school, but they only went so far.
But we talking about the younger generation now, the culture now.
But they only gonna go so far. It's only gonna go so far.
So what would you tell a young man right now? You know what I'm saying?
The day you stop, the day you think you know everything, is the day you a danger to yourself and others. Period.
Right.
The day you think you know everything, the day nobody can't tell you nothing, that's the day you become dangerous to yourself and others.
Right. But one day, man, these kids gonna have to grow up, and I feel like we almost gotta suffer.
We
got kids they age.
Them your future people who about to take care of your ass in the old folks home.
Yeah,
them the ones about to flip your ass over and wipe you, and they don't know nothing. I'm telling you,
for sure.
They don't even. Hey, listen here, man. I don't know who finna take care of us when we get old, nigga.
Shit, ourselves.
I don't know.
Our motherfucking self, man.
I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Yeah. So once again, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, man, and politicking for me, man. What's up with this NBA season? What's going on? Who y'all think gonna take for the finals?
Golden State all day.
Why you feel like Golden State though?
Come on, baby. They smart on the floor.
Them niggas old.
Man, you call it what you owe, what you want, but you see it. We see what's going on. If Boston and Miami play like they played yesterday, turning them balls over, they cannot do that with Golden State. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Period.
I feel like the NBA rigged though.
Yeah, I'm rigged. I'm telling you what's going on.
The NBA rigged, dog.
Okay.
Who you think taking it, Rick?
Hey, man, it's sports, man. Anything can happen in sports.
Dog, they can tell the truth. Tell what
Yeah,
you
you
tell.
can load
yeah,
up. Hey, we
the
can-
whole,
You
the
going
whole,
with Boston,
Hey,
but
listen,
you going with Boston, but in your heart, you know Golden
the
State.
thing is this though. All it takes is for everybody to load up. And what
Yeah.
happened when that ship sink? You hear me?
Yeah,
It's right here. Same thing right there, right? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now this betting is at an all-time high.
right. So I kind of want to briefly talk about the KD thing, man. How he was at the height of his shit. You know what I'm saying? And he got swept, or I don't really watch basketball like that,
Right,
but you know what I'm saying? He wasn't his full self. And
Well, at least he made it to the
That's it.
playoff, and LeBron James didn't.
I knew you about to say something about LeBron, dog. I knew you would.
That's all I can say. At least he made it to the playoff.
But I feel like KD, they was rooting for KD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga so cold, and he was gonna take them to the finals or whatever. But shit, he barely even made it. But that goes to show you how life can change for you too, though.
Sometimes you got to humble yourself. Them guys didn't humble themselves. They said they didn't need a coach. When in reality, they needed a coach.
Oh yeah.
How y'all feel about LA new coach?
No, I don't feel nothing about LA new coach. All I feel, I hate the personnel with the Lakers. Period. They need to change the whole.
So where y'all see LeBron going in the next few years?
The Pelicans.
Fucking Pelicans, man.
We
How you
gonna trade
to the
them.
Pelicans,
We
man.
gonna trade them to the Pelicans for Zion. That's what we gonna do.
But how you gonna do that though?
Cause Zion young, and we still can work with him for some years.
But then
The way sports is now,
And he still can sell tickets.
yeah, the way sports is now, I wouldn't be surprised if he'll be playing for Dallas Cowboys. And so you feel me, like
right.
You know,
But how watered down is the NBA right now though?
I just told you that money is different, man. It's like if you paying the guy upwards of $35 million a year, and this is your breadwinner, and y'all my players, and you sprung your ankle. I'm calling the coach like, why you still got my player out there?
Facts. Yeah, he got to get
This
out.
is contract year. Sit him down.
Yeah.
But you a fan, you like, no, we need him to play tonight. Like Jimmy Butler,
Right.
he damn near probably risking his career right now, getting that fluid drained out his knee.
Right,
And he
but
going
they
out
damn
there.
near-
Right. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the team got their hand in his back, and his agent like, we got to get one more bag out of you. You feel me? But ain't nobody thinking about him when he go home, because at the end of
Hell
the day,
no.
we all need this money. You feel me?
So it's a money thing right now.
It's not. It
So
ain't-
do you feel like LeBron in it for the money?
LeBron James is,
Hell yeah.
at the end of the day, he's going to go down one of the best basketball players. It's got to make sense to him now. You know what I'm saying? So if he's seeing, like I said, Joker getting 40, 50 million a year, you're not about to ask me to take 10.
No, hell no.
I'm about to sell everything out everywhere I go.
Shit, Carmelo showed you back in the day is about the money.
Yeah. You know. So, yeah, for sure. The money is, come on, man.
So where y'all see NBA going in the next few years? I feel like when they put that betting on everything, though, sports in general, when they put that shit on top of I feel like it watered the whole sports. Like, it ain't even no love in it no
Certain
more.
things need to stay underground. Period.
Listen, man, when they brought the
Shit.
sports betting
You
everywhere.
made weed legal, and weed watered down now. So
Yeah.
that just lets you know
Man.
when you make things legal, it waters down.
If I bet 5 dudes at the barbershop $50 a piece, that's $250 I win. But if my parlay hit, and I don't bet on who win or lose, but my parlay hit and I win 5,000, you think I care about the 250?
Hell no.
You feel me?
You hooked now.
I don't care if they won or lost. I'm gonna be a little mad my team lost, but I care about the parlay. You got people leaving
That's
the game.
all it's about now.
Hey, you got people leaving the game in the second and third quarter because they parlay is over. They getting up, walking out the game, man.
Fuck the game.
They done lost 20, 30,000. Watch a Miami Heat game and watch how many people start switching seats.
But y'all forgot what KD said. He said,
I don't care about your
He said, I know y'all be doing your thing, and I go out there and mess it up anyway.
Yeah, he said, I don't care about your
Damn, he
parlay.
said that?
He said, I don't care about your parlay.
Damn.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's different now. You feel me? So,
So he
it's-
said that.
Man,
that just
you
let you know right then and there.
sports betting really is
If I don't want you to get paid, nigga, I ain't
change
gonna
up
make
a
them
lot.
shots.
Yeah, it's gonna change up a lot, bro.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna hurt us though more than help us in any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still want to go and enjoy it, but there's so many people in it for the money.
Yeah.
What was that player that didn't make that shot? What was his name? He didn't make that shot. If he didn't make that shot, it messed up his.
Well, you got his name was Harkless, Mo Harkless.
Yep.
Yeah,
He did what?
He
Let you
had
know about the money.
he had an incentive in his contract to where if he shot 38% from the 3-point field from 3-point land, that he would get an additional $380,000 on top of his
And that
his
goes to
contract.
show you that could have been the winning shot.
Right,
and he
so
didn't take it.
He was at the 3-point line. He was wide open. This is the last game of the season. He's already at 380. He already got his bonus coming pretty much because he's shooting 38% from 3-point line. So he's at the 3-point line, wide open. They throwing the ball. The crowd like, shoot it, and he passed it. And everybody like, what he doing? But the broadcaster like, well, that was a business decision because if he shoot and missed it, he can go down up under 37% and miss $380,000 to his contract. So he just passed it. He was safe with it. He was like, I'm already got $380,000 coming. Why would I even shoot that shot? Even though he was open, why would I take the chance of missing that shot?
Because I ain't finna mess up the
That's
money.
a $380,000 shot.
Yeah, for sure. And then not only that, people probably in his pocket so out cold.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got 8. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
Like, he can't fuck up.
Man, listen, man. If that was me, I got Lil Rick and Rihanna to worry about. I know that $380,000 gonna do us some justice.
Hell yeah.
I'm not even gonna look at the rim. If I'm at 38%, I'm not even looking at the nets. I'm not looking at none of
For
that.
sure.
You hear me?
For sure.
Why would you shoot it? You feel me?
I'd have ran up the goddamn court and tripped my damn self.
For real. You You know, that's
I done got up, look back like ain't no
I'd
water
be
right
like-
there.
I'd have slipped on
I
purpose.
look like there's some water right there. Nigga,
Listen, man, it's a business decision. These basketball players get incentives. Every time they win a playoff game, they get a. Jason Tatum missed $35 million because he didn't make the NBA first team. He would have got an extra $35 million, man, because he didn't make the NBA first team. And he was off by a couple votes.
Dang.
$35 million?
That goes to show you where we at with it.
Bro, we talking about Chrysler workers getting 15,000. Niggas going crazy about that 15 racks.
No, niggas tripping the fuck out.
You hear me?
I started hanging out at the damn parking
Oh, man.
Baby girl, you need some help with your dog.
Come on, man.
For sure.
So we talking about life-changing bonuses, man. Like $35 million, man, you know, to make the first team.
Do you feel like if you would have made it to the NBA, that would have changed your lifestyle or the way you live?
It's going to change your
My
lifestyle.
man, listen.
Your
you
boy
ever-
tried to live in Highland Park, and they made him move out of Highland Park.
Who?
Coleman, Derek Coleman.
Oh, there come you.
That nigga tried to live and build a whole house. In Highland
Did
Park.
y'all ever hear
And- and
Deion
the
Sanders' song he came out with Must Be the Money? When the beat broke down, he said, "Don't let money change you. Is money gonna change you?" He said, "Yeah, it's gonna change you. It's gonna change my address, my phone number, the cars I drive. Yeah, it's gonna change. You gonna change."
But how do you see? You know when you see the people at the height of their career, you know what I'm saying, and do dumb shit and be like basically fuck the money. Because what was that dude that was driving? I think he was a football player driving the vet on the freeway, going
The
like
Raiders,
100 miles.
for the Raiders.
For the Raiders.
Yeah,
going
yeah.
Like
And
at
killed
what
that girl.
point do you understand? Like, bro, I'm a millionaire. Like, is it not the money? Is it the mental? Like, what is
Mental.
it?
It's always mental. Hey, man, you got miserable millionaires every day.
Man, how old was that boy?
He was young as hell.
He
He
was
was like
like 22, 23 years old.
yeah.
You got miserable millionaires every day.
And he probably around a whole bunch of yes men. He's sitting
All
in the
day.
room. He's sitting in the room where, to his agent, is probably the only person, and his coach, that he's probably the only people that he'd be receptive to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, he
Fuck
probably
his
around,
career up.
like Zion. Zion is coming downstairs every day. It's probably 15 of his homeboys in his living room, and he eating what he want.
You feel like they overhyped Zion?
Hell no.
Not when
They
not
not
with-
taking
Y'all
care
feel
of
like
Zion.
do you
No.
feel like he living up to his potential?
No,
though?
He not
they're not
playing.
taking care of him.
Yeah.
They
So
not
what they
taking
need
care
to
of him.
do?
They need
His
a good
weight.
program over there. They don't have one over there. That's why your
So
boy.
do you think he need to be traded?
Yes, he need to be traded.
To who though?
I don't know, Pistons. Somebody should.
He don't want to get traded now.
He want to stay with them?
But why
though?
you laughing at the
But why
Pistons?
though?
Though? Why you laughing at the Pistons? The Pistons have one of the coldest training staff ever.
Yeah, but is they gonna make it to the fucking finals?
Ooh.
The Pistons.
Well, we just
They young, they rebuilding
Yeah,
now.
they all right. They rebuild.
We
He
talking
been there
about-
since 05.
We talking about the elite right now. We talking about the elite, and we talking about how serious money is to the game right now.
Right.
And right now, people not crazy about taking no money coming to play for the Pistons right now, unless you draft them.
These goddamn potholes.
Yeah, it's not one of the.
Niggas come and get the fuck
I am
out.
not bringing my
That's-
drop top to this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
Yes, it's not a lot of people with their hand in there, want to come here. You feel me?
Right.
And the money don't
Is this
even matter.
is this a retire? I heard this was the retired state. Some
No,
shit like
hell
that.
no.
Everybody who come here retired.
Hell no.
Iverson, who else came here and retired?
Well, that was before we had. That was because we had. We got to remember, man. Joe D his hands was tied. We was selling the team, man. There was a lot of stuff he couldn't do. You feel
Right.
me? That's right before the Pistons got sold. There's a lot of stuff that was going on, man. But now it's like they up and coming, and
They fun to watch.
right. They exciting. And I like what shout out to Big Sean. I love what Big Sean doing downtown, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, I love what he doing with the Pistons, man. He got all the local rappers. He got all the local people down there. He actually is helping them turn that into something to be excited to go see on Friday night outside of the basketball.
Right.
You feel me?
He actually messing with the community,
Yeah,
the real community,
for
not
sure.
the bullshit
For
basketball
certain.
players
For
who say
certain.
they are.
For certain.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yep.
I just want to say I appreciate y'all boys again, man, for taking the time out and
For sure.
stopping by the Stab Lab podcast.
You
man.
know it.
Make sure you watch us on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, man. Hit that link. We on.
That clap long as hell, dog. Fuck, you ain't show that shit down. Man,
Man, don't worry about my Man, yeah, you ain't coming back, bro. I'm straight. But make sure you follow us on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, anything you listen to, podcasts, any music, whatever.
Stole the Apollo clap.
Man, listen, I'm not inviting him back next time, man. But like I said, I appreciate y'all, man, for taking the time out, man. Always,
For sure,
man.
for sure.
We had the Stab Lab podcast, man.